Here's today's question for developers. What actually happens when we ask you to review a development opportunity before we buy it? Do we simply open the planning drawings and tell you whether we like the design? Not at all. We are not reviewing drawings. We are reviewing an investment. Hello, I'm Victor Rohacs. We help residential developers maximize development value by identifying hidden opportunities, reducing risks, and making projects easier to build. We are architects, and we are called Rohacs Architects. Whenever a client asks us to review a residential development opportunity, our objective isn't to admire the design, it's to answer one simple question. Can this project perform better? To answer that, we deliberately try to challenge every assumption the scheme relies on. Let me show you how. Every project is different. Some developers want to maximize gross development value. Others want to reduce building costs. Some are looking for quickest route to construction, and others are building long-term investment portfolios. Until we understand what success looks like for the client, we can't judge whether the approved scheme is actually a good solution or not. Good design is always relative to the objective. Many people assume that because a scheme has planning permission, the design has already been optimized. In our experience, that is rarely the case. So we start by asking, could the apartment mix be improved? Could layouts become more efficient? Could circulation space be reduced? Could compliance issues be resolved in a much more and better way? Could a relatively small change unlock significantly more value? And sometimes the answer is no. Sometimes we discover opportunities that completely change the appraisal. Planning approval is only one stage of a project's journey. The next question is whether the proposal can satisfy building regulations without significant redesign. We review the fire strategy, stair layouts, smoke ventilation, accessibility, national space standards, external wall requirements, structural implications, and so on, because every one of those items has the potential to reduce sellable floor area or increase construction costs. It's far better to discover those issues before buying the site than halfway through the technical design. A scheme might look excellent on paper, but can it actually be built efficiently? We review construction sequencing, construction constraints, access for contractors, temporary works, fire brigade access, existing infrastructure, and these are practical issues that often don't receive enough attention during planning, but can have a major impact on program and build costs. Only once we understood the risks, we start looking for actual opportunities. Could additional stories be possible? Could apartment layouts be reconfigured? Could the unit mix create stronger sales values? Could a different planning strategy generate a much better outcome? This is often where we create the greatest value for our clients. We normally arrive at one or three conclusions. The first is simple: go and buy the site. It's a strong scheme with manageable risks. Second is buy the site but renegotiate the price because additional works will be required. And occasionally the answer is walk away. That may be disappointing, but it's usually much cheaper than buying a project that cannot be delivered and make the return that you expected. Reviewing a development opportunity isn't about finding faults. It's about giving our clients confidence that they are making the right investment decision. If you're considering buying a residential development, we'd be delighted to help you pressure test the actual opportunity before you commit. I'm Victor Rohacs from Rohacs Architects. I hope you enjoyed and found this video interesting. And although we made all reasonable efforts to make sure that the information is accurate at the time of release, this is intended for educational purposes only, so please don't treat this as professional advice. Make sure you consult a professional about your own project. Thank you for watching, and remember, approved doesn't mean optimized.